If your toddler's tantrums seem to be getting bigger, louder, or more frequent, even though you feel like you're doing everything you can, it doesn't mean you're failing as a parent. But there is one very common habit that quietly makes tantrums worse, and most loving parents don't even realize they're doing it. And once you understand why this habit backfires, you can start reducing tantrums without shouting, bribing, or feeling like you're walking on eggshells all day. If you're watching this while feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, or secretly wondering, why does everything turn into a meltdown? I want you to know something first. You're not doing anything wrong. Toddler tantrums are one of the most emotionally draining parts of early parenting. They can make even the calmest, most patient parents feel helpless or frustrated. And when tantrums happen in public, at the shop, at a family gathering, or in front of strangers, they can also bring guilt, embarrassment, and self-doubt. Many parents tell me they've tried everything: distraction, reasoning, consequences, rewards, ignoring it, stepping in immediately, and nothing seems to stick. So if that sounds familiar, please hear this clearly. Tantrums are not a sign of bad parenting. They are a sign of a developing brain doing exactly what it's supposed to do, just without the skills to manage big emotions yet. Today isn't about blaming or shaming. It's about understanding one small habit that feels helpful in the moment, but actually fuels tantrums over time, and what to do instead. Let's start with what's really happening inside your toddler's brain during a tantrum. Toddlers experience emotions far more intensely than adults do, but they don't yet have the brain structures to regulate those emotions. The part of the brain responsible for impulse control, emotional regulation, and logical thinking is still under heavy construction. So when your toddler is overwhelmed, their brain essentially goes offline. At that moment, they are not being manipulative. They are not choosing to be difficult. They are not capable of calm reasoning. A tantrum is not a behavior problem. It's a stress response. Now here's the key piece most parents don't realize. Backhand index pointing right: toddlers learn how to handle emotions by watching how we respond to theirs. And this brings us to the habit that often makes tantrums worse. The habit: trying to stop the tantrum immediately. This often looks like rushing in to distract, giving in to stop the crying, talking quickly to fix it, over-explaining or negotiating mid-meltdown, matching their emotional intensity. This habit comes from love. We want our child to feel better. We want the noise to stop. We want to avoid embarrassment or stress. But when we try to end the tantrum instead of supporting our child through it, we accidentally teach their brain something unhelpful. Big emotions need outside intervention to go away. Instead of learning emotional regulation, toddlers learn emotional dependence. Let's gently talk through a few common responses that make tantrums more intense or more frequent. Not because parents are doing something wrong, but because the toddler brain interprets these actions differently than we intend. Mistake number 1: giving in to end the tantrum. This might be giving the snack, the toy, the screen, or changing the rule, simply because the crying feels unbearable. What your toddler learns isn't, "I was hurt." What they learn is, big emotions change outcomes. Over time, the brain makes a very clear connection. Tantrum equals success. This doesn't mean never being flexible. It means not letting emotions become the decision maker. Mistake number 2: over-explaining during the tantrum. Many parents try to reason. "We talked about this. You already had one. This isn't a big deal." But during a tantrum, your toddler's brain cannot process logic. Their stress hormones are too high. To them, your words sound like noise or even pressure. This can actually escalate the meltdown because they feel misunderstood or overwhelmed. Mistake number 3: rushing to distract every time. Distraction can be helpful sometimes, but when it becomes the default response, toddlers miss the chance to practice emotional regulation. If emotions are always interrupted, they never learn how emotions rise, peak, and fall naturally. And that skill is essential for long-term emotional health. So what should you do when your toddler has a tantrum? The goal is not to stop the emotion. It's to coach the brain through it. Here's how. Step 1. Stay calm and grounded. Your nervous system acts as a regulator for your child's nervous system. When you stay calm, your toddler's brain gets the message. This emotion is safe. You don't need to be emotionless. You just need to be steady. Even if your child is screaming, Your calm presence is doing powerful work beneath the surface. Step 2. Name the emotion simply. Use short, calm phrases. You're really frustrated. That was disappointing. You're upset because you wanted more. This helps your toddler's brain start building emotional awareness, the foundation of self-regulation. Avoid asking questions or lecturing. Just reflect. Step 3. Hold the boundary gently. If the answer is no, let it stay no, but with empathy. For example, I know you want the toy. It's hard when we can't have what we want. I'm here with you. This teaches two crucial lessons at once. Emotions are allowed. Boundaries are consistent. That combination creates security. Step 4. Allow the emotion to run its course. Tantrums peak and fall naturally when they're not resisted or rewarded. You're not ignoring your child. You're supporting them through the experience without trying to control it. Stay nearby. Offer comfort if they seek it. Respect space if they don't. This is how toddlers learn. I can survive big feelings. Step 5. Teach after the storm. Once your child is calm, not during the tantrum, you can gently talk. Keep it brief. That was really hard. Next time we can try asking for help. I'm proud of you for calming your body. This is where learning sticks. It's important to know what's typical so you don't worry unnecessarily. What's normal? Tantrums between ages 1 to 4. Tantrums triggered by hunger, tiredness, transitions, or limits. Emotional outbursts that resolve with support. These are signs of a developing brain learning regulation. When to seek extra support. Tantrums that are extremely intense and last very long very often. Aggression that causes injury. Loss of skills or sudden behavior changes. Your own emotional health feeling consistently overwhelmed or unsafe. Seeking support doesn't mean something is wrong. It means you're responsive and proactive. When you stop trying to end tantrums and start supporting your child through them, something powerful happens. Your toddler learns. Emotions are manageable. I don't need to suppress or explode to be heard. I can calm myself with support. These skills grow into better emotional regulation, stronger frustration tolerance, more confidence and resilience, healthier communication later in childhood. You're not just reducing tantrums today. You're building emotional intelligence for life. If you've been worried that your toddler's tantrums mean you're doing something wrong, I want to gently remind you. You are parenting a developing brain, not a misbehaving child. Progress doesn't come from perfection. It comes from consistency, connection, and compassion. If this video helped you see tantrums differently, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What situation triggers the biggest meltdowns for your child right now? And if you'd like more calm, science-based guidance on toddler behavior, emotional development, and parenting with confidence, consider subscribing. You're doing better than you think.